A top government official in Iran making a landmark statement that the country's morality police has been abolished. We are closely tracking this as it would be the first major concession to protesters by this authoritarian government. But tonight, the status of the morality police remains unclear. Of course, it has been the focus of months of protests in that country after a 22-year-old woman died in its custody in September. Correspondent Joe Khalil live for us in Washington. And Joe, this could be a big step for Iran, but still no clear indication that this is actually going to happen.
Yeah, that's right. And it would be major. I mean, as you laid out, this would be the first real concession that the Iranian government would make to these protesters. But that's a big if, because we know even now the Ayatollah Khamenei is opposed to banning or keeping the ban, rather, on having the hijab. He wants that to continue to be mandatory. So demonstrators are skeptical, understandably. We know that from people we've spoken with, there are still being arrests of women on the ground for not wearing the hijab properly. So a lot of people not exactly sure whether this is a real substantive change from the government.
As more protests are set in motion in Iran, mixed signals over whether the government has suspended its so-called morality police responsible for the death of Mahsa Amini, which sparked the months-long demonstrations against the Islamic regime. In response to a question, Jafar Montazeri, Iran's top prosecutor, said of the morality police, quote, "It was abolished by those who created it. But of course, the judiciary will continue to watch over behavioral actions in the society." But no official word from the government on a policy change. The news is being met with skepticism among Iranian media and protest leaders. Here in the U.S., Secretary of State Antony Blinken is responding cautiously.
If the regime has now responded in some fashion to those protests, that could be a positive thing, but we have to see how it actually plays out in practice and what the Iranian people think. This is about them.
Siamak Aram, professor and leader of Iranian protests in D.C., says he flat out doesn't believe the regime changed course, adding women are still being arrested for removing their hijabs. Telling NewsNation earlier this week, the government often tries to distract the international community to take attention away from protesters.
Nationally and internationally, they are trying to use any opportunity to show the world that nothing has happened in Iran.
Aram argued the World Cup was just one example. He says many Iranians cheered against their own national team, fearful the regime would use the team to deflect and distract from protesters' grievances. Aram says there have been protest movements in Iran before, but this one feels different.
There is no end until the change of this regime. People in Iran, they are looking for a better life, to have a democratic government and also freedom. So we don't have any of them right now in Iran.
And Natasha, we referenced the World Cup. The national team players returned to Iran this week. There are some reports that their family members were being threatened. Remember, the team staged a small protest before the first game where instead of singing the national anthem, they stayed silent and they locked arms. There's also another report of a female Olympian, a rock climber who actually performed without wearing the hijab, reports that her home was actually demolished by the regime. Those reports not confirmed, but just disturbing to hear both of those accounts.
Absolutely disturbing and concerning. Appreciate you breaking it down for us, though, Joe. Joe Khalil live for us in D.C. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.